Betrayal unveiled in silence. I knew something was off the second she handed me the hotel room key. The envelope had her boss's name on it, not hers, and she brushed it off with a laugh that sounded more like a warning. My heart was pounding by the time I got to the door, but nothing could have prepared me for what I walked into. They were already there, her and her boss, standing on either side of the bed, mid-argument, voices raw and desperate, both stopping dead when they saw me. Her face crumpled. His went hard as stone. She reached for me, stammering something about how it wasn't what it looked like, but he cut her off, telling me I deserved to know the truth. Neither of them could look me in the eye. I asked one question, why? And the silence that followed was so heavy it felt like the room was shrinking around us. She broke first, admitting they'd been seeing each other behind my back for months, but then he blurted out that it was more than that he was leaving his wife for her and had promised her a job in a different city. I laughed, loud and bitter, because all at once it made sense. The late nights, the sudden trips, her sudden obsession with office politics. She started crying, begging me to understand, but all I could see was the way he looked at her, like she was already his. My hands shook as I realized the hotel was just a front, a place for their secret, while I was just the loose end they needed to tie up before they moved on with their lives. But then he said something that stopped everything. He wasn't sure he could go through with it. That he wanted to choose his family, that he didn't love her the way she thought. She screamed at him, called him a coward, and turned to me for comfort, but I couldn't move. In that moment, I realized I'd spent so long building my life around someone else's choices, I'd forgotten what it felt like to make my own. I walked out, leaving both of them behind, and for the first time in years, I didn't look back.